We're back to wrap up yet another golden evening of sports entertainment. Bill, update from the Major League wildcard game. Top of the ninth inning, no outs, 1 out. Washington 4,
What?
Milwaukee 3.
What happened?
Let's see here. Turner homered to left center.
Wow.
Okay, no, that was in the third.
Okay.
All right. Soto singled to right.
All right.
Randon scored on throwing error by right fielder Grisham. Stevenson scored and Taylor scored. Solo safe at second on throwing error to right fielder Grisham. Soto thrown out at home. 4-3 Washington, top of the ninth. All right, Bill. Here's our picks.
Okay.
All right. We're going to say Team Bell after last week
All right.
is 17-23. I am 25-15, and Skylar's 27-13. So here are our picks, and then we'll jump.
27 and 13.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. He went 6-2.
Skylar, get your bags packed. You, me, and Scott here are going to Vegas.
Yeah, but he's 27-13 and went 6-2. Should have caught him on that Washington. All right, Bill. Iowa versus Michigan.
I hate to do it, but I really, really want to pick Iowa, but I'm going to take Michigan.
We all picked Michigan here.
That's bad on me.
Well, I think we just felt sorry for them.
Okay.
TCU at Iowa State. I think this is an interesting game.
I'm going to take TCU.
I really wanted to. Iowa State's at home.
Yeah.
I'm going with. I went with Iowa State. Sky Q went Iowa State.
Okay. There's my game to make up.
Auburn at Florida,
I'm going to take Auburn.
as well as both of us. California at Oregon.
I'm going to take Oregon.
We took Oregon. Cal kind of fell apart.
Yeah, a little bit.
They were looking pretty good up till then. Baylor at K-State. I find this game to be very interesting as well. That's why it's on the docket.
I'm going to take Baylor.
And because docket rhymes with locket, I'm locking it with Kansas State University, which puts me opposite you and the diminutive boy genius.
There's your game to make up.
All right. Bears at Raiders.
I'm going to say the Raiders.
Are you really? Because I just feel like they may have just poured grease onto the kitchen floor and set it on fire here. So you're going Raiders. That's another opportunity to make up some ground because both Skylar and I picked the Bears. What about Packers at Cowboys?
I'm going to take the Pack.
Skylar and I both took the Cowboys, but if the Cowboys can't put any pressure on Aaron Rodgers, it's going to be a long day. And then Browns-Niners, which I think might be the Monday night game.
Yep.
That's an interesting matchup too, Bill. I like that pick.
Yeah, you're going to find out if the Niners are for real with this game, and you might even find out if the Browns are for real with this game. I'm going to take the Browns.
That puts you in really good company with both of us.
Okay.
All right, Bill. So you got Michigan, TCU, Auburn, Oregon, Baylor, the Raiders, the Packers, and the Browns. I have Michigan, Iowa State, Auburn, Oregon, Kansas State, the Bears, the Cowboys, and the Browns. So we'll see. Big 12 action this week, Bill. We mentioned TCU, Iowa State, Texas, West Virginia. I think we kind of know how that's probably going to go. We picked Baylor, K-State. I think both of us feel good about the two state schools in terms of opportunity for success.
Yeah.
And then, before we close this thing up, Bill, Southern Nazarene, as you mentioned, got a win, 22-21, outscored Southeastern 15-7 in the fourth quarter to get the W. Next up, a trip to Searcy, Arkansas, kind of halfway between Jonesboro and Little Rock. Searcy, Arkansas, home of Harding University, a 6 p.m. tilt. SNU has a 1-6 record against Harding. They lost 42-0 last year at home, and that's maybe a tough task. We'll see what they can do. Two famous alumni from
Who?
Harding.
Who?
Willie Robertson,
Ooh.
Duck Dynasty,
Okay.
and Ken Starr, who used to be the president at Baylor University and was there when, let's just say, some stuff happened that might take the shine off of a star like Ken's. The Bethany Broncos win over Blanchard 17-8. They are undefeated. They have homecoming coming up against Hera, and then on the 4th, and the week after that, they take on Tuttle. And those are the teams that battled for the state championship last time around. And then if you guys remember last week, I alluded to an opportunity for the Putnam City Pirates, who'd been outscored, 2,614-0 in their 3 games. Well, they picked up their first win against the Putnam City West Patriots, 14-10. The Patriots are now 0-4. And Choctaw's next up for the Pirates. That game's at 7 p.m. at Pirate Stadium on Friday night. You can catch that game on Crossover Sports Radio. You can catch Southern Nazarene on Saturday evening at 6 o'clock, Bill, on Crossover Sports Radio. And your Bethany Broncos, who are absolutely outstanding and show it every week, can be heard on Friday evening on Crossover Radio. So there you have it.
Right after us.
That's right. That follows our broadcast on Friday evening. So you get the best of everything. You get the second best program from last year in 4A that might be the best this year. And with me, you get the second best of the 2 broadcasters that are sitting here side by side.
Hey.
That's commitment right there.
Good news is, this time, the poster didn't fall down. Thank you, Stevie.
No gravity storm.
Anything you're looking forward to? What's the number one thing that you can't wait for in sports this weekend?
Oh, Bill, is there a dog show?
Well, is Westminster, and it's about that time of year for that, right?
Yeah, it's getting pretty close. I don't know, Bill. I just love Saturdays. I just look so forward to the whole thing. I guess I'm going to look forward to 11 p.m. sitting in my little man cave with the 2 games up, watching Oklahoma and Oklahoma State, and pulling for both of them to get a win and keep the ball rolling. Oklahoma State gets that one. They're off a week. They're going to be sitting in pretty good shape, get some time to get those offensive linemen return to action. They lost 3. They had to move 2 new guys in and move another guy over for K-State. Oklahoma just needs to take care of business, and I think everybody knows what's next. And I think we'll know all we need to know about the conference and their playoff potential when they line up against the Horns.
I would agree. I am a little bit interested in these baseball happenings that are going on right now, and we'll get to know a lot more. Final. Washington moving on. Wow. What a comeback.
Wow. Yes. Just like you had said, it was still possible. So
that's a scary proposition for the next team, because you're coming out and you're probably going to face, I would say, Strasburg, maybe. Well, no, they still got Corbin, so they'll probably pitch Corbin and then rewrap that lineup to where you're going to face Strasburg and then Scherzer. So
yeah, I think the Dodgers have got their hands full.
Yeah, it could be a tough situation for the Dodgers.
Yeah, I just don't want to see Dodgers and Cardinals. It just
that's going to be some slow baseball.
Yeah.
You're listening to Excessive Celebration. Catch us every Friday on Crossover Radio Sports, 4:30 to 6:30. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter. And don't forget to click those links and find us on YouTube. Watch them clips. Watch them clips of those cute kids making pigs. And then watch the real professionals, Sky Q and Maddox, make real pigs.
But these cute kids will be back.
And always get that out.